Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Gin with Spearing. Get innovating now with Rittico. Today we're at Fender UK, located near Stafford. Relay options are what Fender are famous for, and we're joined today by Andy Harris from Fender, who's their group sales manager. Thanks for being here today, Andy.
You're welcome.
And allowing us here at Fender. Panel relay technology has been around for a long time. Andy, can you run through the origins and also that very important Fender difference?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, people might not know this, but the electromechanical relay has been around since the late 19th century. It didn't really change until after the Second World War with militarisation into the products we're more familiar with today. Fender was actually founded in 1954, just outside Turin. We're still an Italian family company today, and we manufacture only in Europe, mainly in Italy, but also in Spain and in France. I think the thing that sets us apart is that, everyone knows Fender for relays, and that's like a blessing and a curse, and it really is the tip of the iceberg. But what it does say is that people have confidence in their switching with us. And the reason for that is because we've got more accreditation and certification than anyone else, and we're found in more applications as well, whether it be in standard panel building, OEM, or whether it be in rail or marine. And what it means is when people come to us, they've got lots of choice, and we've got lots of options to be able to solve their application. So we're in a good place.
One of the things we spoke about earlier today was the PLC side of relays. Can you explain a bit more about that?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you may remember in the late 80s, early 90s, the sort of the death of the relay because of PLCs and then latterly smart relays. But actually we sell more relays today than we've ever done. It might well be the slimline style that you can see on the table here as opposed to this one. But more and more people trust Fender with their switching today than they've ever done. So it's, we're doing really well.
Brilliant. Thanks very much for that. Let's look at the product in a bit more detail. Andy, here we have the range of, or some of the range, the tip of the iceberg, as you were saying, of the Fender products on the relays. Can you run through some of the features and benefits we're talking about here?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is a selection of our sort of fastest moving products, starting with the 40 series here. It can be PCB mounted, which it normally is used, however you can put it into a socket. And I think that's where the sort of Fender innovation and the sort of flexibility can come, whereby this socket's got push-in terminals, you can have screw, you can have cage clamp, you can have a suppression module or a timer, you can have a plastic clip or a metal clip. And I think what's really good with Fender is that straight away you can see whether something's got a DC or an AC coil by the colour. So this one is blue, which means it's DC, and this one is orange, which means it's an AC coil.
So straight away you can see it from...
Definitely. Brilliant. And you still have to specify exactly which coil, but straight away you can see that this is a DC product. The other nice thing is that from us you can buy the parts in three, so you can buy the relay socket and module separately, or you can buy it under one part number. And certainly some customers really like that because it arrives assembled, as you can see there. It's one line on an order, not three. It's a lot more straightforward.
Just saves a lot of time for purchasing when they're doing order inputting.
Definitely.
If you're ordering it online or if you put it onto an ERP system, it's just saving time and effort, and you're getting exactly what you need as one part. And literally you take it out of the bag and just clip it on.
Yeah, because it arrives assembled, so you just put it straight in.
Easy.
The next product along is our 46 series, and I would say this is a general purpose relay used predominantly in panel building and OEMs. As I mentioned earlier on before, it's orange, so it's got an AC coil. It's got the same module that's in that socket, so if you are using our different ranges of products, the modules go across each one, all the extras, and this one in particular is a screw terminal. I suppose the most popular relay that we sell is the 55 series, and this is your classic panel builder style relay. We've got two options here, one with a screw terminal and one with push-in, which is becoming more and more popular. It's anti-vibration, which is excellent. But in this particular one, we've got a metal clip, and in the front we have a module which is actually a timer.
Okay.
So, this module turns this relay into now a timed contact, which means that, Previously, you'd have to sort of take a relay and then maybe have a timer next to it like that. But now you can do it all in one unit, which is really good for the customers.
So you could retrofit potentially if the application changes, and you can do, is that multifunctional? So you can do on delay, off delay,
multi-time range. And you're right, sometimes when you're designing a panel, it's just an on-off. Yeah. But then later on, the customer might say, actually, I could do with
a little bit of delay, just on the process.
So with us, you just buy the module and pop it in, which is fantastic.
Brilliant.
The last two products are quite interesting. I mean, this is a standard slimline interface relay, 1-pole changeover, 6 amp rated, widely used in the market for interfacing between transistor output cards on PLCs. And we sell thousands of these every year. Brilliant bit of kit. However, with us, sort of innovation-wise, we have something called the Master Plus. And the Master Plus, as you can see, has got an extra sort of accessory in the side there. And what this is actually a fuse carrier. Yeah. So now the outgoing way is fused, which means you save space in the panel, less wiring, smaller panel, less accessories. And this one in particular has an LED, so very quickly when you're looking in the panel, you can see which one's blown. Yeah, which is fantastic. And the other thing about this range is you can actually get one that has a multi-voltage coil. Okay. So all the way from 24 to 240 volt AC DC, one part number. Wow. So, lots of flexibility. So
none of this, 12, 24, 48, 110, not multiple variations, just one part number.
One part number.
And also that's good, for spares and repairs as well, out into the market. Yeah, so really good
Definitely.
Product. One of the things I've been asked in the past is about the indication on these relays as well. Yeah. Can you just run through some of the benefits of the Fender product that you have?
Yeah, sure. I mean, as I said, we are a specialist and we're very well known for relays. And actually we sell relays with absolutely no indication on them whatsoever to something like this, which has a mechanical flag, an LED, push to test that can be locked as well. Brilliant. And what we want to do is offer customers choice. So if they only want an LED but they don't want the lock, we can sell that to them as well. But what it means is that our part numbers are 12 digits long, and the last 4 digits is where you can choose all your options.
Oh, flexibility. Yeah.
Sometimes it's quite scary when you start, but actually once you unlock the code, it's straightforward. Yeah. So the traditional runners are with or without LED, and always with mechanical flag. Those are the two that sell best.
Brilliant. Lovely. Thanks for explaining the product.
Yeah.
If you'd like to know more, please get in touch with your local Rittico sales contact or branch using the below links. Get innovating now with Rittico and start seeing the difference by using Fender products. Thanks again, Andy and Fender, for hosting today's Gin Whispering video. Appreciate that. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and LinkedIn pages to see more practical product content. Thanks very much for watching.
This month's gin is the Lakes Gin from the Lakes Distillery Company in Cumbria.